can't continue to allow China to rape our country.
Tariffs on steel and aluminium imports.
China has announced it's retaliating for the tariffs.
The U.S. trade war with China is on hold.
China has filed a complaint with the World Trade Organization over the latest round of...
Trump has announced a new round of trade tariffs on China.
Markets here rose today on news of a temporary trade truce between China and the U.S.
The U.S. China trade relationship is one of the most important trading relationships in the world. And both sides have been working hard since December 1 to reach a trade agreement. In April, it really looked like both sides were very close to reaching an agreement. There were over 150 pages of text being worked on, and the president was talking about the wonderful progress made and even hinting at a meeting between himself and Xi Jinping to celebrate the success. However, things really took a turn for the worse in May when the United States accused China of reneging on the commitments that it made. The United States claimed that China was acting in bad faith by taking stuff off the table that it had already agreed upon. What happened next was the United States responded and said, we're not going to take this, and therefore we're going to go ahead and put in place more tariffs. And that's exactly what the United States is doing. But guess what? China didn't miss a beat, and they responded by putting their own tariffs into place, which will come into effect on June 1. All of these tariffs are going to cause harm to both the United States and China, as well as the global economy and as well as the Asia Pacific. So what are the next steps? It's unclear at this time. Both sides are not talking. Both sides are talking to their domestic audiences, trying to get domestic support for their positions. And the next real milestone in this saga will be around the G20 meeting at the end of June to be held in Osaka, Japan. And at that time, both Presidents Trump and Xi Jinping are scheduled to meet. Trade will be a major topic on their agenda, and the question is, will they be able to find a way forward on these trade issues? And I certainly hope so, because if these issues are allowed to fester and neither side is back at the negotiating table, that will have a tremendous adverse impact on the global economy, on the economies of the United States and China, as well as on the Asian Pacific economies, with the Asian countries relying so much on China for trade and for investment. And if you're interested in learning more about the U.S. China trade dispute, as well as the broader trade issues affecting the Asia-Pacific region, I urge you to read the latest Asia Society Policy Institute report called Trade in Trouble: How the Asia-Pacific Can Step Up and Lead Reforms. And if you're interested in other policy issues affecting the region, please subscribe to our channel.